I think it's like maybe a couple $100 difference. Because I know the round of 16 finishers got like $100 each. And like first place gets, I don't know, like a few thousand, maybe like 5,000, 8,000. I'm not really sure. I'm just making that up, but I'm pretty sure there's, you know, a notable difference in prize money between making the semifinals and dropping out here in the round of 8. So you'd think you think Mini would at least be hopefully taking it seriously. Anyway, we're gonna be on Town Cross here with Mini at the left side. And Kwanro at the bottom. And of course Mini is down 1-2 at the moment. However, Bisu was in the same situation in the last series and he did manage to pull it out. Now, Mini of course is no Bisu, but on the other hand these games haven't been the highest quality, so if Mini can maybe just play a little bit more standard, a little bit more carefully, maybe he can, you know, pull out a longer term victory. I don't know if he's just not confident in playing a long game against Kwanro or something, because he's basically done slightly cheesy things twice now. I don't actually remember what happened in Game 2. Game 2 I think he was going for a slightly more standard opening, but then he got Hydra busted. But he's effectively 2-gated twice, even though the exact variation was different. And was that a 9-pool? Was that an overpool? It's probably just an overpool. I could be overreacting here. Well, I actually don't see an Overlord moving out. That's a 9-pool. That is in fact a 9-pool. Oh, Harangnabi confirming that round of 16 is about $100 and round of 8 is $200 plus a seed. What about the semifinals? So I think top 4 get different money for all 4 places. So what does 4th place get? And seed, by the way, into the SSL9, which I believe is, well, maybe not necessarily being like already in planning, but is definitely going to happen, I think, because Free and, was it Pure? No, not Pure. Someone else, Free and someone else have been announced as participating in SSL9, so that's very, very exciting. In the meantime, 3rd place match, every win gets $100. Huh. Huh, that's interesting. Anyway. By the way, when is the 3rd place match then, Harangnabi? Is that going to be like on the Thursday before the finals? Is that how that works? In the finals, every win gets you $150. Huh. First is $6,000-ish plus a $2,000 gift certificate. Ah, very nice. Oh, apparently it was Snow. Okay, so Free and Snow. Ooh, two strong Protosses coming in here. And are we gonna have a block in time? Mini, I swear to God, if you just lose to the 9-pool. Oh no, he pulled back! Oh man, did you see that? Kwanro, he moved in. It looked like he could actually slip through, and then he decided to back off there, and then like kind of change his mind a couple of times. So he lost 2 links for free. So Mini now is actually in pretty good shape. He's held off the 9-pool. He killed 2 of the links for free. He only even made 1 cannon, which is pretty ballsy here. Usually against a 9-pool, you just open with 2 cannons regardless. So that was pretty ballsy. He just went gateway cannon, I guess knowing that he could block it. And look at this, now he's delaying the Zerg's 3rd hatchery here. So pretty nice start now for Mini actually. Oh, apparently 4th doesn't get anything extra. Okay, but 3rd is $1,000 and a $1,000 gift certificate. So that's pretty good. 3rd place match is 3/13. Yeah, okay, so that is the Thursday before the finals then. Okay, yeah, Stratos did say that's probably when it was going to be. But it wasn't in the original schedule that's posted in the SSL9 thread, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, the semifinals of this event will be next Thursday. I believe there's no match this Saturday. It's both semifinal matches will be next Thursday, and then the Thursday after that will be 3rd, 4th place, and then the immediate Saturday on the 16th of March will be the grand finals. So that's roughly how it's going to play out. I was actually thinking of casting the semifinals live. I'm not actually sure if I'll be doing that. I might actually take a poll too, because I'm not sure if people prefer the rebroadcast because it's a more friendly time for like Europeans and North Americans, or if everyone just wants to watch it live anyway. Because I could potentially actually do the semifinals live, although Bisu Dagger might be doing that as well. Anyway, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Looks like Probe Guy getting pushed away. In the meantime, I actually haven't been paying too much attention to what these players are doing. It looks like it's all fairly standard. There was a Hydra Den, but so it is actually going to be a Hydra attack here. But again, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be an all-in. He's making more drones now. It did obviously end up being a bust in the game on Circuit Breaker, but I think that was more just Mini's mistake. Kwanro did make quite a few units, so it's possible he was committing to the all-in in that game anyway. But but again, the 3-edge Hydra opening does not necessarily mean it's an all-in. And it looks like Kwanro does kind of barely block the Zealot from getting in the base, and he kills the Zealot just before the Hydra's pop. So it doesn't. So I don't think Mini knows what's going on. However, units do get vision for a few seconds after they die, so it's possibly Simon. No, he's only building one extra cannon, so he didn't see it. And I think this game could just immediately end right here. We could actually see a ridiculously fast best of 5 round of 8 match here if Kwanro goes through with this bust and actually wins the game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did he see the Hydras yet? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Panic. He's not even panicking yet. Okay, now he's got to panic. Panic mode. Panic mode. Quick, get the probes. Pull out the panic, man. Get the panic. Panic. Where's the panic? Where's the probes? Why is Mini not panicking? This guy is being way too calm. Please panic more. Alright? He lost the game on Circuit Breaker because he didn't panic enough. He didn't pull any probes, and then he just died. Alright? We need some more shitting of the pants right now in order for him to not die. Mini, please shit your pants. Please. Please! Come on! I think he's just gonna die. See, now he's pulling the probes, but he's just already lost like 4 cannons. Dude! 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 Oh god, oh god. And notice he doesn't have a forge anymore, so he can't even build cannons. He's just built like 2 forges now. Oh man, Mini, the probes. They're good. They're good fighting units. Oh, he's gonna build the cannons now. He's building the cannons. He's building cannons. Is it enough? I highly doubt it. He can't even make a Zealot to block either because he lost his gateway. Alright, there are the emergency cannons. See, there's the panic, but this panic is way too slow. I mean, Mini seems to just like not have any kind of like, you know, natural instinct for self-preservation. I mean, this guy, you know, if he was about to get hit by a bus, he would just have like, he wouldn't even have the deer in the headlights look. He would just be completely calm while getting run over by a bus. Not even try and dodge it. And that's exactly what's going on here. Although the cannons are actually finished, so they're killing a lot of Hydras. But, oh, it's going to be close. Oh, is he going to hold? The Hydras can actually run up on the top side, though. Ew. I wonder if they can range the pylon, actually. You guys think they can range the pylon? Because that would be really funny if he unpowers all the cannons. I don't think he can, though. I'm pretty sure the cannons can get him. Anyway. Oh, the probe's going for the surround. Oh, nice moves. Nice moves. And now more Hydras running up. Oh, this is just so silly. Oh my god, I feel like I'm casting D-Rank's Team League right now. This is a little bit silly. You know, isn't it? It's like that random Bisu quote. Was it Bisu? Like after some Sospa game, he was like, I thought I was playing the CPU, but then I realized it was the winners match in the group or something like that. This is basically what's going on here. It's like CPU versus CPU. Okay, he's going in again. There's a lot of cannons now. There's a high Templar. Oh, Artosis pylon! Artosis, how could you? Oh wait, no, the back cannons are still powered, and there's a DT. Oh my god, Artosis! Go back to Hearthstone, man. We don't need you here. Ah, the cannon! Is there another pylon? Oh man, he's gonna kill all the Hydras, maybe? Maybe the pylon's gonna finish! It's gonna finish! He's gonna live! Mini's gonna live! Oh my god, if he wins with this DT! He could win with the DT! He could do it! I believe in the Protoss! I believe in the Protoss! Oh no, 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 oh, oh, no, 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 no. Alright. Okay, DT's gonna kill one drone. No, he's not gonna kill a drone. He's not gonna kill a drone. now, Mini has no probes at his natural though, because he just lost all the probes to the Hydras. But that's okay, because I bet Kwanro has like no drones either, because he was going for a Hydra bust and it didn't work. I'm not actually sure who's ahead right now. Oh, was that quote just Stratus trolling? That's a high possibility. But look at this, you see Kwanro's gone to drone. He's making drones now, he's got such a low economy. This game has somehow gotten to a very strange situation. I suppose it's not too far from what you normally get after stopping a Hydra bust. But I mean, compare this, for example, to like Hero versus Movie in their game on Circuit Breaker. So that was a real Hydra bust against a real hold, and that was a way more high level game. And this is this is the level of Artosis pylons. But with 6 cannons there and 2 High Templar, at least Mini's in basically no danger of getting his front busted anymore. So doop-a-doop-doo. It's like we got one random DT just poking around in the middle of the map. Hopefully wait, is that a second lair? Wait a minute. Wait, did he have a lair in his main already? Or am I just like really confused? Well, they only showed it for like a second and the commentators didn't seem to react, so I don't know if I'm just crazy or not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe that was just a hatchery in the main. I don't even know what's happening anymore. This game is just too ridiculous. Okay, come on, show the bases, show that. Okay, that's a lair morphing. Alright, click the main. Man, click the main! What's your problem? Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, we're gonna have a drop. Potential storm drop. Corsairs coming out. There are some Hydras here. There is a little area kind of behind the minerals there, like behind that little mountain thing, that will allow him to storm drop there. Meanwhile, we have the Spire now on the way as well to help get some Scourge. I really wish they would show the main again to see if I'm like crazy or not. I mean, you can go double lair rarely to go like really fast drops, but I'm not sure if that's the best idea from this situation where he's already low economy, and that storm drop is fairly effective. Okay, no, there was no lair in the main base. Okay, it was just a hatchery. I'm just completely crazy. I don't know why I thought I saw a lair there in the main. My bad guys, my bad. I didn't realize that was actually all impassable ground back there. Well, I guess I did realize that, I just never thought about it, but nice little place to just camp your shuttle. And of course note that it's going to be very easy actually if he swings that shuttle around to also elevator the DT into the main. Ooh, actually follow-up DT drop here, that's pretty cute. Gonna get some drones here, maybe 4 drones? No? No? Alright, but he will escape at least with 3, and whoa! Alright, apparently the shuttle got intercepted and killed. The High Templar actually comes out, storms 3 High Templar, and causes the Hydralisks to freak out and shoot their own hatcheries, so I guess that's a win as well. Oh man, I don't know how that happens. Attack, move your own hatchery. Anyway, we've actually transitioned into a somewhat normal mid-game here somehow. Protoss still doesn't seem to have quite that many units, but you know, Xerxes got his lair, he's got his spire, he's got his 5 hatches. You know, the Protoss should be macroing up as well. Looks like he's got a decent number of gateways in his main. I'm not really sure what his transition is. Gonna suicide the 2 Corsairs. They're not really doing that much now anyway, but you know, would have been better to keep them alive, obviously. Something like 6 or 7 gateways in the main, and ooh, we got a lot of mutas though. We got a muta switch. We got the muta switch, but we got a lot of High Templar, and we got cannons in the main, so it's gonna be difficult. All right, well he baited 1 storm out, but there's also a good number of goons, so Yeah, not going to be too effective. You're going to be a little bit careful because while goons are nice, they don't actually have that much. They have reduced damage basically against mutas because of damage types. So you can't rely on them that much against the Templars. That's a pretty decent storm. That's a meh storm. You gotta be careful not to storm your own drones, obviously, or probes rather. Excuse me. Might even want to just make these into an Archon. Nope, not gonna do it. Oh man, this is some pretty decent muta control here from Kwanro, but he's kind of been clipped by a few storms now, so his mutas are a little bit damaged, but he's gonna keep abusing this little high ground area behind the natural. Maybe try and go back here and grab some more Templars. I really think there needs to be an Archon now. He's already used so many storms. He must have 2 High Templar that have no energy left, and should just make an Archon. In the meantime, it's like Overlord speed is done. If Kwanro does get a drop, he has a very easy drop path into the opponent's main. As you can see here, his third base is very, very close to the bottom of Mini's main. And there's basically no vision on the edge either. But uh-oh, is this a DT drop? Or is this a storm drop? I think it's a storm drop. Storm! Only one. Oh, no! There we go. There was 2 storms on that bad boy. Gets the mineral line. Oh no, he's going to lose his High Templar. Oh my god, he's going with the High Templar. He's baiting out the storms. Even if the High Templar live, they're going to have no storms left. Oh my god, all the High Templar. All the storms have been used. Oh my god. That was so effective. And he's got a lot of Hydras here. Without storms, this army of minis is going to be absolutely devastated. He had like 6 High Templars. And he just lost them all. I mean, he should have made an Archon. The goons themselves are not enough. He needs an Archon for that. That is just ridiculous. Well, it looks like Mini is going to take his third base while moving forward with his army. No, never mind. He's just kind of regrouping outside his natural. I agree. I don't think he should move out yet after losing all those High Templars. Really has to play defensively right now. Remake those High Templars, re-get those storms, and maybe make some more Dragoons as well to protect them. I mean, he's got an okay Dragoon count now. If he just, maybe instead of an Archon, just controlling the Templar a little bit better, running them away, making sure they're right in the middle of the goon pack. Although, conversely, that means that if you do have to just emergency storm, you can just storm your own units as well. So, the mutas are still chilling there, waiting for some more delicious High Templar to snipe. And also going to look for an opportunity to go into the main. There are 3 cannons here, so it's a bit difficult. Yeah, not really worth it. I think much better to save them for Templar snipes. Look at this, more free Templar, 1 Templar, 2 Templar, 2 baited storms, and the mutas are for the most part alive. It's just really, really strong here from Kwanro. Conversely, the Mini's not dealing with this very well. You know what I think the main problem is here, to be fair, is that he doesn't have Corsairs. I mean, this, along with the match point game, is the main reason that nowadays in PvZ, 95+% of the games you see Protoss go for +1 Sayers. Because in the past, Protoss have tried to deal with the mutas with Archons and Master Goons supporting the High Templars, but basically they found that with the level of muta control that most high-level Zergs have nowadays, the real only answer is Corsairs. You're almost forced to go Corsairs to be able to deal with this. Because as you can see, even with a decent number of goons, it's just not enough. And oh my god, he's getting in a weird position. However, he does have a lot of speed lots here to push these units back. But again, he's losing the High Templar. He's losing all the High Templar. Even though the mutas are all going to die, he's going to lose all the High Templar. Every High Templar is dead. Basically, every muta is dead. But it doesn't matter because the Mass Hydra will now eat the Zealot Goon alive with no High Templar support. The entire purpose of the mutas was to kill the High Templar. Even though they're dead, it doesn't matter. However, this is not a good position to fight, though. Even a couple of storms will ravage the Zerg army if he fights on this bridge. But he's baited out 1 storm. I think there's only 1 storm left, and that storm is a good one. But that's going to be it. And now there's a lot of lurkers fighting, mostly Zealots, and I don't even see an observer. There was 1 observer, but it got killed. So the Protoss army is being forced back. He's got the third base. He's not taking the gas yet, though, to get those crucial gas units. Kwanro, meanwhile, looks like he's got the right side mineral only, but more importantly, he's moving up with a big Lurker Hydra army against an army with very few High Templars, and I don't even see any observers. It's still pretty Zealot heavy, but the Lurkers are pretty clumped up. If he gets a good storm there, he could kill a lot of Lurkers. More Lurkers being morphed as well, getting ready to go and attack into this third base. Because the Protoss is so Zealot heavy and has so few High Templars, I think he could even just attack into it. Generally, attacking into kind of a defensive Protoss here with storms is not a good idea as a Zerg, but he's going for it here. He's going for it. There's 2 High Templars with the Storms. Okay, there's one. He needs one more amazing one. That one was okay. Nice little split there from Kwanro. That was actually really well avoided. And now the Protoss army is in full retreat, and trying to retreat to the safety of the cannons. There are only a couple of cannons here, though. And here we go. The Protoss forced to engage, but the Lurker is very, very clumsy. If he gets one more Storm off, he does have one more Storm, but he uses it on the Hydrogen side. I think it would have been much better on those Lurkers that were clumped. Could have finished off those 2 Lurkers. I think those are a much bigger threat. Well, either way, I think he's facing threats all around, the Hives and the Lurkers. And here we go, coming out with some more High Templar. He's just suiciding them, though, really. I mean, he's maybe barely going to hold on to this 3rd base, but is that really worth it? He just traded away effectively his entire army, and Zergs benefit hugely from army trades with Protoss. And now he's going in. Kwanro going in for the kill at the 3rd base. Mini with basically no army with which to defend. And he knows he's going to lose this base and almost certainly lose the game and the series to go with it. Kwanro taking down Mini's 3rd base here. Few more Lurkers morphing at the front. It doesn't really matter. Just going to unmorph those. I mean, the composition of the Protoss is completely wrong here. So that is almost certainly going to be the game. Mini just making a last-ditch move out, but now he's trapped outside the base. He can't even go home. It's going to be buffer into GG. And no. All right, he's going to run around the map a little bit. He's got one Zealot in the main. Well, if that was a DT, he might win, but you know, it's not a DT. As much as that Zealot wishes he was a DT, he unfortunately is not. Juno says, who's Kwanro? Never heard of him. Kwanro is an MSL finalist, by the way. He lost to Column in one of the MSLs. But yeah, he got a silver medal. He's that good. He's that good. And by that good, I mean, that was kind of a ridiculous finals, but... I mean, to be fair, like, didn't Silver get to the finals of an MSL or something? I mean, honestly, who's actually heard of Silver? Wait, actually, did he win? Or did he just get second? I don't even remember. He might have even won. Which is pretty funny, because I'm pretty sure nobody's heard of him. Anyway, we got another move out. He's got 5 High Templars, but no other units. He's now got like the opposite problem. Wait, are we gonna attack into this? That's probably not a good idea. There's a lot of cannons there. Man, look at this. Really good Hydra splitting from Kwanro. I'm very impressed by that, actually. That is pretty good. Anyway, Mini is pretty much dead here. His main is mined out. His natural, I'm sure, is getting low. And now he is Lurker contained in his main base. Yeah, his natural is basically gone. It's going to be gone in like a minute. So, oh, we have drones at the front. Are we going to see a proxy hatchery? Proxy hatchery? For funsies? Tripsora, I didn't mean Kwanro. I know Khan beat Kwanro in the finals. I'm talking about Silver, who also got to the finals of, I think, an MSL, but I don't remember if he won or not. I think it was against Savior, actually. It was Savior versus Silver, and I don't remember who won. I'm pretty sure Silver actually won that, but maybe not. Hey, the bust out! Fail, no goons. Not gonna work. He did clear the first line of Lurkers, though. It's not bad. Alright, here we go. Final A move. GG from Mini! And Kwanro 3-1s the Protoss player and advances to the semifinals. So, our second semifinal is decided. It will be Bisu versus Kwanro. And our round of 4 is complete. In the top bracket, we will have Hero versus Movie. And in the bottom bracket, Bisu versus Kwanro. Pro gamers, ex-pro gamers for the win here. I mean, this could certainly have been an MSL or OSL from back in the day. These guys all top-class pro gamers when they were in their prime. And I think Hero and Bisu, at least aside from today's Bisu games, which are a bit weird, I think these guys are definitely still very strong. Movie actually also, to be fair, is very strong. Kwanro maybe not so much. So, yeah, that is all for today. Pretty quick cast, some pretty quick and sloppy games, but at least we saw Bisu almost lose. That was pretty funny. Oh man. So I think we're gonna do a winners interview now with Kwanro, but I'll probably skip that and call it a night. So thank you guys for watching. I'll try and upload these games ASAP. And remember, there's no games this Saturday. The next games, the semifinals will, I believe, both be played on or a week from today on the Thursday, and then the third, fourth place match will be a week after that with the with the grand finals on that Saturday. So yeah, I may cast the semifinals live. I have to think about it. You know what? I probably will. You know, let's go with that. So I think I'll just take the day off work next Thursday and cast the semifinals live, but I won't do it for the third, fourth place match. So the third, fourth place match will still be a rebroadcast, but then obviously the finals on the Saturday will be live. So I think I'm gonna go with that. That plan seems reasonable. Hopefully I can get the day off. Yeah, so I think that is all from me. Thank you guys very much for watching. Again, the interviews, the full winners interviews, will be translated by the lovely Harangnabi, aka John Choi, on TeamLiquid.net. And the VODs will be on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SayleBW. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's games, and I will see you next Thursday for the semifinals. Peace out.